Alright, so we're back. Just got through the first stuff. From here on out, we are in actual danger. Great. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. Oh! Oh, jeez. That was right away. Okay. This is why I could never get very far in this game. Very gentle. Oh. Oh, Lord in heaven. Oh no. Okay. Son of a... Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Okay. He's standing right where I want to jump. Ah! No! Is there anything in there? Oh, no! Shit. Keep out of the water. Good hint. Whew. Okay. No! 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 Okay. No! No! Oh, shit! No! Shit. Oh, no. Ah! Okay. Oh. Okay. No! No! Okay. Okay. No! Ah! Avoid looking at enemies for too long. It will drain your sanity. Okay. Is it still around? Huh. I don't see it. Oh, sweet Lord in heaven. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's just body parts. Great. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! these up. Oh, I can't. Okay. Ew. Doing it. Final. Ah! No! I swear, if it starts me at the beginning. Okay, good. Okay. I take your hand in marriage. Come on, quick! 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 Ah! Okay, at least it doesn't go back down. Ah, please. No. It's blocked with a simple lock. What lock? Huh. What is this? Hollow needle. Can I pick it? Is that the idea? Oh, okay. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along the current by the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. "Help!" he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Okay. Oh, no, it's still there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, please. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. I don't like this game. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean reaching towards the coast of Portugal and thought, "Is this another dream?" Okay. That was thoroughly unpleasant. But this is nice. Ew. It's like a centipede. Okay. I tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. I just realized I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's go back. Herbert's trunk was wrapped in rope. The lock had been broken by thieves, he assumed. He wondered if anything had been left, considering all the hands it had passed. I know this is like a branching hub area, so I don't want to go too far, but I do want to look around. I think in that last set, the water demon didn't spawn right away, and I think that's an aspect of the programming, is that because the developers don't actually want you to die. They are right in thinking that when you die, the tension is released. So they want to keep the tension high, so they don't like it when you die, so they make it easier as you go if you're having trouble.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Machine room. Okay. So we take the elevator down. Easy. No. Okay, so it's not working. Mementos. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Okay, well that room back there said machine room. It's locked. Of course it is. Find a way to start the engine. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Okay, great. I think it would most likely be here. Is this another dream? Oh, wait. Okay. When I'm not being chased, I think I'm actually pretty good at the game. And it kind of goes back to that fight, flight, freeze. I hate the fact that I can't defend myself. Feeling that water demon just right behind you. At least that's how it felt. Though the developers have talked about how they use rubber banding techniques with the AI. So they'll use sound and things like that to make you think it's right behind you, when in actuality it's not, for those high tension moments. Okay. Nothing in here. There's nothing I can find. Oh, sweet Jesus, please protect me. Okay, I'm gonna carry this around. The other thing is I just know at the drop of a hat, as soon as something happens, I'm gonna chuck this thing. And I hope that's not a sin. Oh. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Bayer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I initially found one of those orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusius. It was as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. So it's a contradiction. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I would sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned to charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. I don't like the sound of that. Hammer. Now, this is the bullshit. This is, the nonsense. Is that there's a hammer right here. I should be able to use this. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induces stress. You don't say. Yeah, we needed to do a science experiment on that, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Oh, so he's torturing dogs. For some reason, that just feels more cruel. And I don't think we really deserve dogs. Dogs are so amazing. I was reading something about how, I was listening to it. It was a,
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
I was listening to a lot of videos about like prehistoric history and like human development, like hunter gatherers and stuff like that. And it talked about, human and dog coevolution and how we shaped each other. And it made the point that with the use of dogs, humans and dogs were able to basically conquer the world. And we probably, oh, just a bone collection. Why are they just shoved in here? um, oh, I made the argument that we would not be the dominant species without dogs. Like, we wouldn't be here without dogs. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Great. Interdimensional mad scientist. Hey, at least he can draw. Okay. Oh. What are these? They look like giant slices of American cheese. Hmm. The other part is I should be able to just pick up one of those candles. Okay. Just shimmy across like Tom Cruise. Did you ever read that Stephen King's short story? Oh, shit. Where rich guy in a penthouse suite catches his wife cheating on him, and so he captures the guy who's doing the cheating on, and basically says, "All right, uh, I can either beat you to death." What is this? When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath. Yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. So in the story, he makes the guy walk along the edge of the building and said, like, basically, I'll give you $1 million if you make it, or I'll kill you, but you have to go around the building. And I don't remember what exactly happened. I think he made it, but it was a Stephen King short story. It was in the same book of short stories by Stephen King where cars have taken over the world. Flow cycle rod. Elevator machine instructions. Okay. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meters should read up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity, 4-phase, Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay. Well, at least we found that. Still looking for a key. I'm getting a little tense with the fact that we haven't seen anything spooky in a while. I wonder. I was able to break that other window. Nope. Jeez. That's a really strong window and it disappeared. Hey. Not in vain. Okay, so I guess the key isn't here. But we did find that control rod. Anything else? I really hope that when I go back out, there's not going to be something spooky in the hallway. Oh, please, nothing spooky. Please, nothing spooky. Okay. Picked up the orb as one would an apple and pondered on the strange happenings. The thin cold mist brushed his face as he stepped outside. London weather could be cruel, but it was the kind of cruelty he could handle. That was something, the kind of cruelty he could handle.
Churches are gone. What would they want with my journal?
The kind of cruelty he could handle. That is very relatable. One thing I've realized this last year with just everything is I actually have a remarkable tolerance for pain. At least emotional pain.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Oh, was this my room? Is that the implication? When I was friends with... Oh, what's the bad guy's name? Wait. No, I'm confused. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Oh, sweet Lord. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Ah, a pry bar. Come on. There. Okay. That's good to know.
Third of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of his text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
So again, I picked up a crowbar. I should be able to use that as a weapon.
The key. Please, let it be here.
That's unsettling. Oh. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh, I broke through the door. Am I safe? Oh, jeez.
4th of July, 1839.
Hey, 4th of
It's
July.
done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
How do I crouch? Am I missing something? Shouldn't the key be in here? Hidden in the guest room. Okay. Where exactly? Hidden in the guest room. This is the guest room, right? Oh! What is this? Oh, it's a coat. It's just a coat thing. Maybe? No. That didn't do anything. But where in the guest room? Oh. A lot of white shirts. How many shirts do you need?
Is anyone there?
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't
What a good
shake
friend.
them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Alright. I hate to do this, but I'm a little stuck. So I'm gonna look it up. I try not to, but I think, you know, you make a good faith effort. Key to the machine room. Guest room hidden in a glass jar behind a painting. Where? Do I have it already? No. Behind a painting. I don't even have the crowbar anymore. Oh! Now I feel silly.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Okay. Good night. Shame. It's Amnesia. Oh, wait. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Glad to know there's always been junkies. Hmm.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Up 8, down 8. Oh, have to do math. Okay. 3 plus no. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 3. Okay. Big wheel. Missing pieces. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Okay, so there's some in storage then. And I saw that storage room.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay. The thing that I got, though. Flow cycle rod. Needs more work before it can run. Okay. Well, just piles and piles of coal. So that's a good sign. If it has few drops of oil, that means we're actually doing pretty well. I do like that everything is kind of physics-based. It's not really like... There's not too many button prompts. It's now full of coal, but I still need more gears and stuff. What about these flow rod things? Missing cogwheels that need to be fitted. That's a cogwheel. Come here and get out. Hey, look at that. I remember seeing another one somewhere around here. I do like, though, that it's not just always spooky stuff. Like, there's no real threat here. I'm able to work in peace. Okay, one more. Why are they just scattered everywhere? I wonder what happened to the servants, or are they the monsters? Okay. Hey. Oh. Okay. 4 rods. Made of wood and metal. Okay. Notes. Lemongrass. Notes. So tree is triangle, four face is square. So that means I had one that's circle. Okay, so just need the other two. And it said they're in storage. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Sir William Smith had been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. That's good. That's some clever. Oh, it's really dark in here. Darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural. Thanks. Great. It is kind of cool that you have like a little bit of night vision. Okay. Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 very large vats, in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go. Great. Need explosives for something. I will say I'm less spooked out now than I was the first time I played this. I think this is about as far as I got the last time I tried to play this. I think I finished up this puzzle. I think the worst part is the unknown. Like, I have memories of playing through this, and so I can kind of remember relatively when I'm safe. It's just the not knowing is, I think, the hardest part. Check those corners. The heck is that? Oh. It's a spinny widget. Drill part. Okay. Okay. Don't like that sound. Drill part. Can't assemble the drill yet. You need to find all the parts first. Okay. So what am I missing? Hammer. What is it up here? There's only so many rooms. Ah, no. Let's try to be quiet. This is where I found the first one. So where's the other one? I swear it better not be in a different area. Pliers. No. Is it like in these in-between areas? I don't think so. hate to do this again, but I'm having trouble. I'm gonna look it up because I'm having some trouble with it. Drill parts, amnesia. Let's back up where we first came in. Great. Where is it that we came in? Just this way. Oh. Oh, okay. You can lean. Okay. How do I... Oh, okay. I get it. Now what? Now it said to not mix them together, otherwise it'll become really potent. So will I just blow up if I do it right now? Should be able to toss it in the thing's face. Explosive. Picked up explosive. Oh no. I wonder if there's any madman that beat the entire game without using any light. Great. Oh, there's gonna be a monster there. Oh, I can just feel it. Oh, I can feel that there's gonna be a monster there. Well, I have to set it off myself. Now what? Do I blow it up? How do I blow it up? I don't have a detonator. Do I light it with a tinderbox? Is that what the idea is? Do not set off the explosion before you're safely out of the blast area. What the heck does that mean? How do I set it off? Do I just walk away and it'll blow up? Ah, a filthy casual. I'm gonna look it up again. Amnesia, explosive, set off. Oh, it has to be thrown at it. That was not immediately obvious. Yeah! Dang it. Killing me, Smalls. Okay. Ugh. Come on. Alright, something bigger. There we go. Okay. Strolling into the dark. If I remember, I'm still safe. Still safe. Still safe. If I remember correctly, we're gonna have to sprint out of here.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Shop. What new devilry is this? Ew. Oh my gosh, no! I was wrong, I was so wrong!
Oh God, no, please, please.
Flashback's not really helping much. Okay. And a full set of 3 rods is unavailable. Here is 1 rod in the inner study. Okay, I already did that. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Okay. It's down there somewhere. Oh, I see it. Screw that. We're just running. Ah! Oh, no! I'm so glad there's not a stamina bar. Ah. Oh. Oh. Come on, 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 come on. Oh. We flipped through the Book of Monarchs, looking for etchings, and counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb in their hands. Okay. Oh, pleasant. Oh, now the sanctuary is itself becoming corrupted. Was an oil barrel somewhere in here. I didn't use it, but I can top off.
Someone's coming.
Sorry, place. Okay. Yeah. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door and grabbed all the sedatives he could find. Great. Okay. Further we go. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. This does not seem very safe. Oh no. Oh. He unraveled the cloth protecting the orb. Alexander reached out, picked it up, and held it against the light. Cover it, he said. Keep it covered at all times. Okay. I think that's a good stopping spot. New area.